you got to ask yourself, you got to recommit to this game. Just like you sign a new contract, every time you get better as a player, I truly feel that you got to recommit and sign that contract with yourself every so often. Like, all right, yeah, I'm 10, 12 years in, I got 4 MVPs and 4 championships. Like, but do I still want to do this shit? You know what I'm saying?
Because you know how hard it is.
Some people say, I want to go play baseball.
Right?
Yeah. And then I want to come back. Or some people say, I'm going to go 22 straight. And you know what I'm saying? So it's a contract I feel like you got to have with yourself, too, in order for you to be a, you know, great ball player. Or to have a long career. That's the goal, to be in the league for 20 years. I tell you, that's the goal.
Are you serious?
Talk about insecurity. Of course, Kevin Durant is the king of insecurity. Now Kevin Durant is attacking Michael Jordan's legacy. This is Sports Guy talking that you guys are watching and listening to. I am Dustin Tran, your host, as I am here today to talk about Kevin Durant humiliating himself with his disrespect of Michael Jordan. On the Mind the Game podcast, Kevin Durant attacked Michael Jordan's decision to play baseball during the middle of his prime years. Obviously, Kevin Durant has been critical of Michael Jordan in recent memory, as he has also compared himself to Michael Jordan in the past as well. Before I say anything else, though, I want to present you guys with a topic question. So, here it is. Was Kevin Durant right or wrong to attack Michael Jordan's legacy? Of course, Kevin Durant was wrong to attack Michael Jordan's legacy. Kevin Durant sounds like an absolute hater here. And I know he didn't mention Michael Jordan by name, but who else could he have been talking about? It's not like there have been multiple basketball stars who have quit in the middle of their prime years to go play baseball. But that's exactly what Kevin Durant is referencing. He was talking about how some guys, they go ahead and play baseball during their prime years, while other people go ahead and try to play in the NBA as long as they can. Nah, man, you can't change the standards of what the GOAT is. When we talk about all-time greatness, what do we value the most? Your peak prime years. Kevin Durant needs to understand that Michael Jordan got bored of winning. Michael Jordan already felt like he accomplished everything the first time. Michael Jordan was already a 3-time world champion when he retired from the NBA the first time. He was already proven to be the best defender. He already proven that he could be the best scorer, and he already felt like he had everything he needed in the bag already. Why keep playing if you've already accomplished everything? And also, you have to remember, Michael Jordan's dad was murdered around that time. So Michael Jordan wanted to fulfill his father's love, because obviously he felt depression about his father's murder, and he knew Michael Jordan's dad loved baseball a lot. So therefore, Michael Jordan tried to fulfill his dad's dreams. Obviously, his baseball career, it doesn't really work out. Of course, that's not because Michael Jordan isn't a great athlete. That's because baseball is a really hard sport to play in general. And obviously, Michael Jordan didn't really play all that great. But hey, a lot of great players don't play great at baseball. I guarantee you LeBron James wouldn't have been any better if he tried to play baseball. Based on what I've seen from LeBron James' golf swing, he can't play other sports. So obviously Michael Jordan, he comes back to the NBA, but he three-peats again. So not only did he three-peat one time, he three-peated twice. These guys are trying to diminish the greatness of winning back-to-back championships. You guys realize how hard it is to win 3 championships in a row? Something, by the way, LeBron James and Kevin Durant have never done. Obviously, Kevin Durant is saying this because he's trying to enhance his own legacy. He knows that his own legacy is going to be tarnished for good when we talk about him 20 years from now. He's going to be remembered as the guy that team hopped and quit on his team when the going got tough, and that he will be remembered as an underachiever throughout the course of most of his NBA stops. Kevin Durant is a great scorer, don't get me wrong, but Kevin Durant is going to be remembered as an underachiever. I wouldn't even put Kevin Durant in my top 15 list, just because Kevin Durant has been underachiever for the most part, and he has not been able to win championships outside of forming super teams. I also want to show you guys this clip of Kevin Durant putting himself in the GOAT conversation. He compares himself to Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, and LeBron James. Of course, Kevin Durant comes off as delusional when he is saying this, but hey, what do I know? Kevin Durant is certainly in his own world. Roll the film.
I feel like I've accomplished things on the court and been in situations that the greatest have seen. So I feel like I can have a conversation about basketball with a Michael Jordan or Kobe Bryant or LeBron James, not about bragging about how much we've done, but like, what did you see out there? And did I see the same things? I feel like I can have those conversations with the greatest that ever played. And they would feel comfortable knowing that I understand where they're coming from and their perspective on the game of basketball, because I'm well traveled and I'm truly a student of the game, on top of me experiencing the same things they did. So when I say this GOAT thing, it's more so like, can I have a real basketball conversations with some of the best that's ever played basketball or walked those sidelines? And I believe so.
Everything that guy just said is bullshit. Thank you.
Kevin Durant, you claim you are a student of the game, but you don't respect NBA history. You do whatever it takes to talk down to 90s basketball players. Nah, man, the 90s era was the golden standard of basketball, at least from a television standpoint. When you talk about superstars from the 1990s, they are some of the most likable superstars in today's NBA, or at least in the history of the NBA, should I rather say. So for Kevin Durant to make those comments about Michael Jordan choosing to play baseball, I mean, who cares? At the end of the day, Michael Jordan understood that he already achieved his highest apex, which is winning back-to-back championships. And when he chose to come back into the NBA, guess what? He won back-to-back championships. So Michael Jordan won 6 championships in an 8-year stretch. Imagine what Michael Jordan would have done had he stuck around those 2 years where he was retired from the NBA. Michael Jordan could have won 8 championships, but hey, Michael Jordan didn't play the game of basketball to ring count. Michael Jordan certainly cared about winning, but he cared about winning the ethical way. It's a shame to see guys like Kevin Durant and LeBron James have no shame in what they say. LeBron James is just sipping on his wine, nodding his head. Same thing for Kevin Durant. Are you kidding me, guys? Are you kidding me that Kevin Durant is willing to lie up there to the audience and tell everybody how unimpactful Michael Jordan was? I know he didn't say him by name, but it is all understood that he essentially took a shot at Michael Jordan. This guy wants to talk about how the goal in the NBA is to play as long as possible. No, the goal is not to play as long as you can in the NBA. Any NBA star, especially with today's training, can do that. That's not impressive in my mind. Otherwise, that means Chris Paul is the greatest point guard to ever play the game of basketball. That means John Stockton, yes, I know he was a player from the 90s, is one of the greatest basketball players ever, mainly because he compiled stats. And although those two players are great point guards, obviously Magic Johnson's the GOAT point guard because he won 5 championships within a decade span. Obviously, peak prime years matter more than longevity. Kevin Durant and LeBron James are saying longevity matters more because they are trying to enhance their own legacy. Of course, real basketball fans know that this is fraudulent talk and that Kevin Durant is disrespecting Michael Jordan. It's a damn shame to see guys like Kevin Durant not respect the history of basketball, considering the fact that he considers himself a certified hooper. Kevin Durant, you need to understand your place in history, and you need to, quite frankly, shut up and just accept the fact that you were a team hopper during your prime days. You're never going to be in top 10 conversations, and Kevin Durant is a talented basketball player, but he's never going to be appreciated because he, quite frankly, did it to himself with his poor decisions off the court. Of course, Kevin Durant is a great player. He's going to be in the Hall of Fame, but he's not top 15 all-time great. At the end of the day, Michael Jordan clears Kevin Durant's accomplishments. Matter of fact, Michael Jordan clears both Kevin Durant and LeBron James' accomplishments combined. So that is why Kevin Durant was wrong to attack Michael Jordan's legacy, as Kevin Durant does not understand how a real GOAT thinks when he is playing the game of basketball. Remember, go ahead and subscribe to Sports Guy Talking, like the video, and please comment down below. If you guys do that, I'm gonna shout you guys out in my Instagram story every Monday. That will be for the @DustinNashTran Instagram account. Make sure to follow me on Instagram @DustinNashTran, and that's Sports Guy Talking. Also, go follow me on Twitter @DustinNashTran. Again, go ahead and do those things that I just told you guys to go do. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the content that was just produced. Peace out. I hope you enjoyed that video. Want more Sports Guy Talking, the home of great sports content? Make sure you click that subscribe button to get the latest from Sports Guy Talking. Go ahead and like the video, comment down below, check the description box on the video in order to follow my Instagram and Twitter. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from the YouTube channel, Sports guy talking.